What's up, YouTube? It's MQS, and today I have a very special guest with me. He might be the best FANG of all time. He might not be, but he is pretty damn good. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Vegapatch from Spain, the FANG player that everything worked fine, and I managed to place top 8 in this final Capcom Cup. A great send-off for this character that we love, but
Yeah, we
he's not coming
definitely
back.
love the character. We definitely love the character. We don't all think he's complete trash.
Well, yes, I might think so.
We definitely don't think he's garbage. But I do want to tell you, like top eight at a Capcom Cup is no laughing matter. It's definitely no laughing matter. Like you did well to be there. There were like I was gonna say there were people. I'm not really gonna call them people. I'm just gonna call them idiots. Being like, oh, he doesn't deserve to be there. He got an easy region. But I look at that and I'm like, he's a world class player. He's a world class player.
Well, in that sense, I'm gonna admit that there's some part of true in that. In that Spain, Portugal is not the hardest region. I might not have qualified if, for example, our World Warrior was with France. But what can I say? If you're given a good hand, you play it.
Yeah.
And that's it. I had the chance to go there, and I took the opportunity, and that's it.
You did take it. You did take it. You took it very well. Now, I want to touch on a slightly. Let me find the words. I want to touch on a slightly less happy topic.
Yeah.
Like, because going into this, you had an SFL season. It was one of the SFL seasons of all time.
Oh. Yeah. This last season of SFL was, like I said in the interview, that was that happened in Capcom Cup. Yeah, this SFL was terrible, abysmal, a disaster.
Oh yeah. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Right?
Yeah, I only won one game against Becky.
Yeah,
and that's it.
It worked great. I'm like, hang on, and like even like halfway through it, I'm just like, huh. But it kind of it speaks to the strength and the level of play that you can go from that to three of you being at the cup, three of you being qualified, and one of you in top 8.
Yeah, and Takamura in a group with iDom, Olkin, Beggy, and others. Takamura managed to go to top 16 through winner side. So, yeah, Takamura and I especially, I will say that we extremely underperformed. It was a disaster for both.
Oh no! No one is saying it weren't. I just want to talk about the bounce back, the glow up.
Yeah, but basically, in my case, I was like, okay, so this is it for Street Fighter 5. This is it for FANG, because I personally think he might never come back, or at least in 6.
I would be very surprised if he ever comes back.
Yeah, me too. But I was like, okay, this is my last ride with this character, at least for a long time. This is gonna be our last dance. So let's make it a good one.
Before I get into it, I have one more question before we get into the actual like match analysis.
Yeah.
You didn't play Jury once.
No, I'm gonna be honest on this. after SFL, I was like a little bit sad in general about the game. So I started playing much less.
I can see that.
And with the World Warriors, especially at the end, I started playing again. And I couldn't bring myself to play Jury.
That's sad.
Yeah, I know she's better than Fang. I played Jury. Also, I played Jury on in the Street Fighter 6 beta on both of them. But on the second one, I noticed that I don't even like Jury in Street Fighter 6. So even though I like Jury in Street Fighter 5, the fact that in 6 I don't like how she plays makes me not want to play Jury in Street Fighter 5. Because in 6 the character I end up liking the most was Chun-Li, not Jury.
I found that wild.
Like,
I remember you telling me it's like I like Chun-Li. Like, I'm going to play Chun-Li in this game, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, Chun-Li in 6 is really sick. In 5, she is one of the most boring characters ever, but in 6 they did a good job. An extremely good job, I think, with her. But yeah, and I'm like, okay, I don't see any reason to play Jury, and if I'm gonna play a character I'm not enjoying right now, what the hell am I doing? So what I did was, okay, I'm a little bit sad about the game. I'll probably qualify for Capcom Cup. Now let's put all the chips down on FANG. Let's practice some stuff with FANG. Let's go all in with him, and that's it. But yeah, that was basically my story of preparation for Capcom Cup. And then one more thing. When the groups were announced, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh hell, I was gonna like half bake this. Now I have to train because I think my group is doable. So I started training really hard after the group announcement.
There is something there is something I want to get off my chest. I did kind of tell you this whilst you were there, but I'm partially responsible for Kalmal's matchup expertise.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good. I managed to qualify by 1 point, one differential point between us.
Yeah, because you had to beat Roth 2-0.
Yeah, but our game was really. He played really well. I'm not gonna lie. I played that one extremely nervous and not like I should. But yeah, he deserved the win in that one. But the point system gave it to me, so I'll take it.
Yeah. We take those. We take those.
We take those. But yeah, the kid is really good and has improved like a huge amount in a really small margin of time.
Yeah. I mean, he did not have long. He did not have long.
Yeah, but no. Basically, what happened? Yeah, it was like that. When the groups were announced, I was like, "Oh, I get Max, okay, Birdie. I have a lot of experience in that. That's the only game. That's the only matchup I win in SFL, so that's good. Okay, Rolf. Yes, another Birdie. I have to learn the less matchups. I have to practice less matchups. W Falcon, Willie Falcon. I was like, okay, Asef. Good. I like that matchup too. Who else? NL. Oh, okay. That's not good, but okay, one extremely hard matchup in the group. And then who it was? Who else was there? But yeah, I don't remember. But basically, all my matchups were in the. It's relatively playable.
Yeah, I mean,
good.
Seth is great, but it's not undoable.
Nah, I think Seth is good for FANG. Very, very decent. Very
And
decent.
Luke is not unwinnable.
Yeah.
Ed, not unwinnable. I mean, like, Walker swears down that FANG beats Ed because he can't beat Mono.
Yeah, but remember that Mono plays
Oh, yeah, he's
like
played with Ajax.
everyday Ajax fidelity, and let me tell you, Ajax fidelity. Even if I think he's not as good as Ending Walker, he plays the matchup much better. I can't do shit against him. I will also say that maybe it wasn't that of a good idea to train the matchup against Kalmal with Ajax because they play nothing alike.
Oh, yeah, they're nothing. I've played Ajax. I played Ajax a bit at Evo to warm me up for my pool, and fucking hell, that was
rough.
it was the first set was mad rough. The second set was a bit more even, but yeah, I know it. Like when I was like, okay, I've got to play a Japanese Ed that won a fucking qualifier at Evo, and then I sit down and play Ajax, and he pastes me. It's like 5-1. Then I've got to go and play my pool. I'm like, I'm gonna get washed. I'm gonna get washed. I'm gonna get washed. And then I didn't get washed. And then I played him again, and it was a bit more even. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe I'm not absolutely terrified, but yeah, it was like he is a different beast. He is a different beast. No offense to Kalmal, of course, but
no. But I think it was not a good idea to play against an Ed that plays the matchup in a completely different way. And I should have noticed that better because, I was looking for stuff that never, ever happened in the match. Didn't take any dashes. I basically was looking for stuff that never happened the whole match. And I don't even know how I clutched one win against Kalmal, but that was the difference between top 16 and being out. So yeah, but it was extremely rough. I didn't plan that match well at all, but it is what it is.
I appreciate your candor about this. You've been very. I mean, I always think you're very humble. If I was you, I'd be chatting mad shit. But that's why I'm not you. But yeah, so what I want to do now is I want to watch back your games of M.Lizard and Kawano, you versus iDom, and try not to make. I don't want to put the bad games in, but I feel like it's part of the run. So
yeah, it's okay.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Let's go into
really had him come out. He just loves claw.
Well, this matchup, I'm just gonna say that I played this matchup a lot with Volstrike, you know. We know. But also I trained this one there with Doomsnake.
He's quite good. He's quite good.
Yeah, he's very good. He knows the matchup well. Maybe not as well as M.Lizard in some parts, but much better in other ones.
M.Lizard going up against
and I was prepared for this one. Very prepared. Maybe at the beginning I didn't have the hang of him, of his playstyle. This first game is a little bit rough. Like, first I was like, okay, let me see how he deals with clouds. Okay, first one is okay. He likes to neutral jump. Okay, let me do another one. Let's see what he does. Okay, another that attack, I don't know the name of it. Another neutral jump. Okay, interesting. He removed the mask. I saw this when he played Costco, I think, in the World Warriors. Okay, he punished the cloud now. Okay, again.
That's another thing we need to touch on. In order to qualify for this event, he beat a FANG in his grand finals.
Yeah, and that was really informative. that was really good. That way I knew some stuff about him. The worst thing about this matchup is if you get cornered. Like, I get the same as with any other character. Because if you get cornered, you're basically fucked because you can do shit. And if you happen to corner them, something that happens a lot with FANG, with the you do EX slide, now he's in the corner, FANG can just be triggered that.
Yeah, they just trigger. They're out the corner. They can EX sky high claw even.
Yeah, it's well. EX is highest high claw. I don't know the name of the move. If you block it standing, you can sweep.
Yep,
Block.
that is true. You can if you block it you have to block it. First of all, you have to block it though. I suppose offline on PC, it's not really the
hardest thing in the world.
Yeah, it's not. It's a bit more of an online special, but it gets you out the corner.
Yeah, another thing of this matchup that is extremely important is FANG's B-skill too. Really annoying to deal with FANG because you have extremely bad movement speed. You have rate but not movement speed, and because FANG's moves are two-hitters, most of them, it's relatively easy to get whip punish with FANG. What I tend to do is I try to cover crouch and stay down for a little bit. So if they B-skill to kick, it goes above me, and if I don't see a kick, I try to wake up as soon as possible because a sweep is coming. And another thing that was really important for preparation for this match, related to that match there, M.Lizard likes to only come and grab once or maybe twice in a whole set. He never grabs more. He uses it to make you like anxious on defense, like, oh shit, he's gonna come and grab me again. But he never does it twice.
Fudo's notorious for that. Like he will use a command grab once, maybe at the start of a set, and maybe once at the end, but he won't do it for the rest of the time. He won't do it, and you'll hold up because you're scared of it.
Yeah, this round is really important. I was about to lose, but I hit him once. He escapes the corner with an EX slide. Okay, he's not plus. I block it crouching, so I could not punish. I keep going. Okay, crouching NK. I hit him. Let's see, he's trapped in the corner with the cloud. One last hit. He messes it up. I kill him. This is basically the turning point of the match.
A nice little -6 there for you.
Yeah, I just took the light because there was no point in doing more. Okay.
He's quite consistently like he's using his clawed stand jab to go over clouds, which.
Yeah, that's extremely important in this matchup because if you don't do it, you don't do that against Vega versus FANG, you're giving like half the match away. Especially at the start of the first round because you don't have meter to do.
Yeah, if you have bar, you can just EX roll for it. The claw player can just EX roll for it, but. Like, yeah, that's the clawed stand jab is really important, and you don't really see it utilized that often, but.
Yeah, but more than the EX roll is the EX Barcelona, and here a simple whiff punish against the roll.
That bait and whiff punish was. I remember popping up when I was watching it on stream. I popped off when I saw that.
Yeah, another thing I practiced also was against EX roll. It's extremely important to not do crouching medium punch against that move. Never. Because I don't know what happens, but FANG always loses if he uses crouching medium punch. Because he goes forward, if you do it early you get hit, if you do it late or when you shoot, Vega goes above the crouching medium punch and you get hit anyway. So the best solution is to simply stand in Fuse Fan against CX roll. If you do it, you win every time. Okay, he's now in the corner. I have less health, but I don't care. Once he's in the corner, I have the upper hand. Okay, I am here with the air target combo. I do it again because I was in a bad distance. So I at least survive. Okay. And in the corner, if I get hit once I died, I try to activate, you know. Yeah, I activate again. Okay, okay, he gets hit. I hear. Okay, okay. Now I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna Fierce Fan because if I hit him, I win. The moment I saw any move, I just pushed the button. That was with funny, so okay, I'm desperate. I'm just gonna do this. The moment I saw a button, I used it, not think about it. Okay, now I'm ahead in the game. Lucky me! Lucky me! I almost lose meter without any use. Okay, he's in the corner again. I shouldn't have done that, he has meter. He messes it up, I grab him. Okay, another cloud. This kill, standing medium kick into buffer. Okay, okay, I have big trigger, that's what I'm thinking right now. Okay, there you go.
That's optimal as hell. I wish I did that when I caught people with the down forward fist more often.
Yeah.
I wish I caught people like that.
Can you believe that Mono in that situation what does is down Fierce Sotoya?
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, he knows how to do it, but he's a bit trigger 1 player right now. I'm a bit trigger 2. I just do apples, it's better in my case.
So I was going to say, I mean, because he's got V-Trigger 1, so he doesn't always have to, you know, he doesn't have to charge it. But...
Yeah, but he knows. It's true, V-Trigger 1 doesn't require you to charge. Nah, then it's not that hard what he does. I never play V-Trigger 1, I forget about those things.
And of course we've got a bunch of really good
True. Yeah. Nah, I don't like V-Trigger 1. You know that. I never liked that V-Trigger. When everyone is like, yeah, I'm playing V-Trigger 1, V-Trigger 1 is the best, it gives you the best control. I'm like, I don't care. I prefer V-Trigger 2. It might not be the best on paper, but in my opinion, a 3-bar V-Trigger with FANG is better than normal. That was an execution mistake. I didn't want to jump forward. I committed to a grab. Usually in this game, if I miss a grab, I'm mashing the shit out of the next one. There I do, instead of a grab, I prefer to do Cloud into a Sotoya that is not gonna hit. Just to get a little bit more meter without giving him any. And also, another reason that he does the mask removal every time, and it's a good idea to do it in this matchup, is because removing the mask does not make you take more damage from poison.
Yeah, you only take you take 10% more damage and you deal 10% more damage, but it doesn't apply to DOT. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, and also another thing that M.Lizard told me, he gets more big gates for poison.
Okay, wait a minute, M.Lizard.
So you don't get hit more, but you replenish more V gates just by removing the mask. So yeah, there's no reason not to do it in this matchup, really. Okay, that's a great punish.
You're just losing half your life for maskless super.
Yeah, The character is not as bad as people say.
Into the trigger. Here comes Vegapatch. Damage.
But it is
Gets
what
the
it is,
knockdown. Not gonna
okay?
take that
He's
neutral
in the
jump bait
corner.
before
I
this
never
time.
managed to punish the B reversal.
Excuse me,
But
Reversal straight
what I
into
try to do is at least not get hit if the other player starts to mash.
the knockdown with a slide.
So in that sense, crouching medium kick I think is the best option.
Yeah, crouching medium
If
kick
you
is the
see-
best option. It's the most active.
Exactly. And if he happens
Off the
to
wall
mash,
jump, so much range.
you get a counter
And
hit
look
that
at
is
this.
perfectly
The big
hit
exhale to
confirmable.
lay back in the seat.
Okay, he beats me this game. Here what I'm thinking is, okay,
No, man, even if you
I
do
saw
it
the
on
monitor
He's not
behind
moved
me.
in 10 seconds.
If you-
He
even if you
seems
do it on
like
that
a
match,
corpse right now.
This is stressful.
Did you saw his
This
body?
is stressful.
He was like laid back, like,
Vegapatch
oh,
not
These
oh,
are working so
ah.
hard.
Right?
And I'm like, okay, he escaped this one. I think if I go all in,
Loosen up the shoulders over there.
I win. So that's the
Lizard changing his strategy.
way I planned this last game.
Not throwing the
Get
mask.
one opportunity and just go ham.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
It starts again.
okay, it's okay. Okay, I get him.
Great focus.
I mean, I do a little bit of delay in case he neutral jumps.
Will.
Okay,
We've also
perfect,
seen that
again.
jump start to come
I
out a
hit
lot
him.
more from Vegapatch.
I do a Kawa crouch when he lands on the jump. Okay, I do that because that's the most safe thing. I don't want him to escape. Okay, a grab. I say he's scared. Another grab. And now the Michi crouching light kick.
Round from Vegapatch.
Easy round.
Well, staggered
Like I
pressure.
said,
All
I
three
noticed
squeezed
he
in the
was
corner.
scared. So, no reason not to go in. Okay, now,
Catches the
he-
mask throw.
that
He's put him in the
is
corner already.
like psychological damage. Because it's the first time I hit him on the mask removal. I knew he was gonna do it. He was nervous, he was just gonna do it, and that's it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take that option out this round. Okay, he's in the corner. I take my turn there. I robbed him of his turn. Because I noticed he started to walk forward. I think he was looking for a grab. And that's it. Easy round.
I was gonna say, like, I love the way you shimmy with the cloud. Like, because most fangs, they're like, okay, I'm going to do a side switch 50-50, or I'm going to overhead. And you're like, no, I'm going to walk in and out. I'm going to press some buttons, walk out. I'm going to press some more buttons, walk out. Oh, you tech? Oh, eat shit. You got hit by a cloud, and you get hit by cow crouch. I'm plus like 20-something. Eat shit.
It's such a shame that these two guys had to
Yeah.
do each other, because I don't think
In this matchup, I prefer to do it this way. In other matchups, when I notice that the other player doesn't know a lot about FANG, or as much as they should, I start to do those side switches more. Against Kawano, I do it, and even though I think he didn't knew as much as he should of the matchup, he knew the side switches and exactly what to do against them. So in that sense, I shouldn't have done them against Kawano. But the one time I tried to shimmy him in the corner, he just did an EXDP. We'll see now. And I got hit. So I don't know. I won at the end. It's okay. It's okay. Now, this game, like I said, was really interesting. I had information on him. I just saw the World Warrior of him against Costco. I had Doomsnake to train with. And what did he have? He basically had nothing. I didn't saw him play Mono. I didn't saw him play Mortzi. What I saw him was talking a lot with NL. And just watching my games all day. It was really funny because on backstage and in the hotel and everything, every time I saw him, he was glued to the phone, watching my matches.
Damn, he
like,
was watching the matches in front of you.
No, well, he was not showing me, but come on, man, he was glued to the phone. I just did the typical, okay, I'm not gonna stay behind you. What I'm gonna do is, okay, you are near, how it is said, espejo en español, mirror. He was near mirrors, so I just was looking at his phone through the mirror.
My
and I'm
man
like,
was
that's
spying on
my
him.
match.
That's espionage.
Well, you're doing it in the same room as me. Nah, but one time I just went behind him and I'm like, oh, interesting. And he does,
Because this set is like, I cried a little. I cried a little. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go back into this.
Okay. About this match, what I'm gonna say is that, okay, my mindset was, okay, I'm sure Kawano thought he was gonna beat Zen. And in the case he lost, I'm sure he thought he was gonna play M.Lizard. So I'm like, okay, he's nervous. He's not sure about this. Also, at Red Bull Kumite, even though I didn't play on tournament against Kawano, I played 2 sets against his Colleen back then when he was stronger, and I beat him 3-2, 2 times. So I was certain he would play Luke. And here what I noticed is that he didn't really use projectiles. And for me that's huge, because it was like, okay, I can play neutral confidently and zone. And he's very dash happy. So between those things, I was like, okay, I think I can do this. I can control this guy. Also, his use of DP, sometimes it works really fine, but man, this guy looks DPs a lot. Okay, there I should have anti-air, but maybe nerfs, or I was scared or whatever. Okay, a dash. Like I said, I was like, oh, this guy likes to dash. He never throws a projectile. That's good for me. I started to do a little bit of dashes on neutral, just in case he thought of projectiles again. But he never did, only on combos or confirmed. Okay. He TPs, he has Oki. There I tried to fly out, it didn't work. Okay, this is a pass round. Sometimes against Luke, especially against Luke, you have rounds like this. It's completely fine.
But these are Street Fighter 5 rounds.
Yeah, but
we've played these
against Luke.
We've had these rounds for the last 7 years.
Yeah. There I tried to shimmy. Then I noticed he grabs immediately. He doesn't delay at all. Okay, he gets in the corner. He matches really fast. I'm like, oh, I fucked it up there. He messes up the confirm. He gives me another opportunity. He's in the corner. He has meter. I mean, big trigger. He's trying to activate. He does a well-timed TP.
That's heavy.
He's trying to activate. I'm not touching any buttons. If you want to activate with a standing medium part, I'm okay with it. I get hit again. Okay, last chance. I jump. He doesn't TP. I'm just gonna activate. This is the range for EX Cloud. I do EX Cloud. I fuck it up here multiple times. I could have a standing medium kick there. We are not Laura, we can't do any moves. There we have to do certain moves. And then at the end, at the very end, he just EXTPs when I was about to shimmy him in the corner. But yeah, bad timing on my part.
I was gonna
like,
say,
oh.
like, you might have been able, when he got hit the medium VT Cloud by accident, you might have been able to get, you probably could have extended with like with V-Trigger Light Cloud, but it wouldn't have killed, so
I don't know, I didn't have start. That's why I didn't did it.
Fair,
Okay,
fair,
I,
fair, fair, fair.
I hit him. He's in the corner again. Okay, you're not escaping the corner right now. A little bit of a punish. That's what you can do. EX Sotoja, because I was not really sure if that will combo. Okay, he has activation. When Luke has activation, he's gonna mash standing medium kick or the target combo. Just allow him to do it. Here, I was trying to bait something out, and he didn't do anything.
Now that's an
Okay.
actual punish. That's you can just V reversal that and stand. You can just V reversal that and he's -5.
Yeah, but I didn't did that. I was thinking about something else and it didn't work out. Okay, he's poison.
Yep.
Okay, a little bit of
Classic
counter
Vegapatch
there.
buffer.
Okay.
And here we go.
My worry there was the big trigger, but he
Ooh,
never done it.
oh.
He did this, and I'm like, he's gonna do it again. So I just walk forward and block. Okay, next round, let's see what I do. Immediately Kowa Crouch, I thought that was counter hit. It wasn't. Okay, another buffer into EX Sotoja.
I like how you're doing stand heavy kick and then you're trading with the crouch light punch instead of the stand light punch because you are actually plus after that trade.
Yeah, there I messed it up by doing a Kowa Crouch there. I should have done this. Okay. Yeah, because I noticed the rhythm of his defense right before. I was looking for a TP there. He didn't did it. On his backdash, I cancel into EX balls because it's the best option, especially in this big trigger. Because if you do Sotoja there, you know you're fucked.
Oh yeah. Like at best they might get hit once in every set. And you don't want that.
And
You don't want that.
it was like, oh no, he didn't die. I'm gonna die because he has big trigger and full meter. Let's just jump and let's see what happens.
Yeah, that
And
was we call those Hail Marys.
yeah. He hits me. I'm like, oh fuck, I have to win this. I here do a B-shift. It's like +2 or something. I went for a grab in case he just defends. Okay.
Yep.
I don't do up balls there because I don't have B-trigger. He fucked it up. I just take advantage of it. I don't do nothing. That.
You just want to block something at this point.
Yeah. Okay. He hits me. I didn't notice this dash. I get hit. It's okay. Why does he do that? I panic. I'm okay with that. I try to do a mix-up. He just jumps. Okay, again, on backdash, I just do EX balls to keep the pressure. And here, I thought he was just gonna DP. I read a reversal, but I didn't knew he was just gonna CA. If I would have been hit by that, I'm fucked. I'm out, basically.
I was gonna say like I'm not gonna say it wasn't a bit of a weird super to do, but it could it would have caught certain delays that would have beaten the DP. But like you would have just blocked versus the DP, but it would have caught some delays, but not others. Like I can see like. So, just the restraint there is huge. And that's the first time he's like whiff punished the Power Crouch the whole set.
Yeah. Here, what I'm noticing is that there are some ranges he likes to do standing medium punch. And also, that he likes to do forward fierce punch and dash at the very same range. So I have no reason to at certain ranges just to do a raw fierce punch. And you'll see I hit him multiple times with it over the rest of the match. I'm not dead. What I'm doing here is that I'm just gonna push a button in case he fucks it up. Standing medium punch into be triggered. Nah, he doesn't fuck it up. Okay, I do up balls. I pressure him. I try to grab. I know he was gonna backdash. I wait a little bit. I do the Kowa Crouch, perfect spacing, so I get a meaty LP. I'm just here pressuring. Okay, I try to dash, he blocks. I lose the corner, it's okay, it's okay. I just block. Oh, if Luke dashes, it's really easy to get him hit with meaty. And then my first instant overhead, and I think my only one of this match.
Vegapatch here trying to go up.
Sometimes you have to do it, you know.
All important rubber band round right
Okay.
here. Who's going up 2-1 right now?
Here I'm just taking him to the corner. Oh, another perfect spacing standing light punch. I know the spacing of that. And now, like I said before, I noticed that he likes to do a standing medium punch in certain cases, especially when he has pre-trigger ready. He's really happy about that button in that situation. I don't punish right there. I try to shimmy. There I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try a cheeky dash into grab. He doesn't buy it. And here I'm like, oh shit, hitbox.
I think that was a proximity OS he did.
Probably, but I just backdash, go a crouching medium kick. It's a counter. I hit him
because you've got it's a projectile hitbox. So it puts you in proxy guard. It's like if you're not holding forward, you proxy guard it. So you can proxy OS it.
Makes sense. Here what I'm thinking is, okay, I saw him look at his phone. He's scared. More than me. He has more to lose than the random Spanish guy that is at top 9 at Capcom Cup. Okay, I'm relatively calm here. I'm not that nervous. I'm tense because it's a top 9 against Kawano. But I'm relatively okay.
Like just to remind people, this guy's the Evo. This guy is the Evo champ.
Yeah.
One of the favorites to win the entire competition.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna say that he might be one of the Japanese that I study the most. Because back in the day, my main training partner, One-Third, plays Colin, and Kawano is his hero. So I knew a lot about it. Okay, then I do a bait, I do a Kawa crouching to immediately wake up.
Shoutouts to Wanza, by the way. Hope you're alright, mate. Shoutouts to Wanza. Hope you're alright, by the way.
Yeah, it's okay. Then I get hit. Back to the corner. Because of that study I did of his Colin, I was relatively okay with him pressuring me because I knew what his patterns were. If you notice, I don't really get hit a lot against him. And also, Kawano has a really strange team in the sense that he doesn't really shimmy. Ever. If you watch his matches, he never shimmies.
He does have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, but I don't watch that. I just watch his game. But he doesn't really shimmy. So I was like, okay, I think I can defend against this. There, the range he likes to do some stuff.
Yeah, my guy woke up with buttons.
Yeah, and I only hit him twice, and I stunned him. Again, I tried to change sides. Big mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I gave away the corner. Okay, I get hit. It's okay. At this range, he can't take his turn.
Yeah, he'd have to roar activate.
Oh, at this one. Yeah, that jump. Okay, here I'm relatively scared. I just do a slight delay EX slide. He messes it up trying to punish me. And this could be final round. I did the same thing. Okay, perfect. I know the range he likes to do some stuff. He messes it up.
That's the second DP.
And here I'm like,
I might put a little counter on the screen in post. I might put a little DP counter on the screen in post.
Yeah. Do it. And now I'm like, here, okay, I lost because he woke up with crouching minion kick. If I play my next game, well, I beat him. He only won because of
sun in your eyes.
One decision.
He won because the sun was in your eyes. You had a cold. The monitor was laggy.
No. But yeah, but you'll notice in this round the exact same situation happens again, and I bait him to do it again. I do an extremely delayed walking back and then blocking crouching just to bait that same reaction. Okay, and like I said, I'm relatively sure against him pressuring me. I go for a grab, trying to change sides. He messes it up. Okay, I get a hit there. Okay, another one. Like I said, I know he doesn't really do projectiles. He likes to dash.
So I was gonna say, I thought you were catching, like, he's pressing a lot of like forward heavy punch, stand heavy punch. Like you're just catching, you're just counter hitting his heavies.
Yeah, and now I'll do it again, I think.
That Vegapatch has been playing the range of FANG and just the ability to get the poison to force Kawano into being
no. Here I take it to the corner. There, you see?
Yeah.
The same thing that happened in the other round. Okay, now this time I know he was gonna do busy. I'm starting to throw a lot of up balls because I noticed he doesn't know what to do. And luckily he jumped, so it's okay. Now he has P triggers, he's gonna activate, probably. Another dash. He hits me, he gets hit by a ball, that's good. He could have punished me much harder.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse.
He steals a turn, and here I'm like, okay, don't do anything crazy. Walk forward, Vegapatch, and hear the pop-up. A bam! Yeah, and now I scream.
We could have gotten James Chen saying "Vamos Vegapito" on an official Capcom broadcast. We could have gotten that.
Also, in all my matches, you know, Remy from the Discord and
yeah, I know. Yeah, Remy Fan.
Yeah, she was there. Like, she's there in that image at the left. She was extremely popping off every time I did something in any game.
Oh no! She does that. She does that. Because she was following me and Mortzi around at Evo, and she was basically doing the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I didn't knew she was her. I was like, who's that one?
She's so small.
Yeah, and she writes me down, and I'm like, okay, I'm coming out of the backstage. And she's out and like, makes sense.
Wait, she had a backstage pass?
I don't know.
She just she just snuck in backstage. Fucking hell.
Probably.
But this set was absolutely ridiculous. And it gives me no pleasure to find the next one.
Yeah, this one, I'm not gonna lie, it's rough, you know, but the hell, I was like, okay, I hate the Laura matchup. I hate the Poison matchup. If I had a jury ready, I maybe could play her, but I was like, I haven't touched that character in 2 months. I'm just gonna lose if I play jury. I knew I was gonna lose if I played FANG, not gonna lie. But if I'm going down with FANG. You know, that was my reasoning going into this match.
Well, this is important for
yeah, maybe I should have went with a, no, I can win this, but let's be honest, it's iDom, he's extremely good, but this matchup is so bad that...
Oh yeah, this matchup sucks. For reference, for anybody watching the video, FANG cannot deal with Thunderclap.
Yeah, basically, FANG has nothing to deal with the clap. Nothing. Nothing goes below that move.
And if she has bar, you cannot run projectile mix-ups on her. She can just wake up EX command grab. And it will auto-correct.
Or EX elbow. EX elbow.
She can't wake up with EX elbow, but if you do like a side swap, mix on her, she can just EX command grab and it'll autocorrect.
Yeah, she has a standing medium that anti-airs everything about FANG. Here I'm trying to do some gimmicks, doesn't work out. Okay.
Interesting he doesn't punish the bad cloud, but
Yeah.
this is like, when Laura doesn't have bar, you kind of get to play.
Yeah, and also another thing that I completely hate about this matchup. If I do a cloud, she can just sweep. And it trades in her favor.
Yeah, it trades. Yeah,
Why?
sweep trades in her favor.
Yeah, it's really stupid. But yeah, I get a jumping, it's okay. I thought she was just gonna EX or EX grab or something. He does the anti-air, I get a hit. Okay, I'm fucked. I try to do another jump in case it works. I jump, I get punished anyway. I do.
That was so mad. He covered the fly with EX bolt. That was.
That's the thing about this matchup. Against players of the caliber of iDom, world-class players that play Laura, this matchup sucks. This matchup sucks in general, but yeah, this is one of those matchups that you sadly have to rely on mistakes on the other players.
Yeah, the fact that he blocked an unseeable cross under like that.
Yeah, he knows.
Oh no! I don't doubt he bloody knows. He quite clearly knows.
Yeah.
But there's a reason. There's a reason he's a former champ. Sheesh.
Yeah.
This is.
Hard to watch, I know. Nah, but
I did give you the choice. I said we don't have to, but
no, it's good. It's okay. Nah, I was like, okay, I made top 8. It's okay. Try to give a good match. Try to get at least a few rounds. Maybe one game, but yeah, I knew I was gonna lose it. But yeah, at least I made it to him. That's the good part.
You made it here. You made it this far.
Yeah, another thing that I thought was really funny is that Kawano was not happy about his match against iDom. He was like, why do I have to play the only Laura? He said something like that in broken English.
Yeah, we know about Japan and Laura. We know about that.
Yeah, and then he was talking with, I think, Kawano or Tokido or someone like that, and he said something like, don't take it like 100% literal. He said something like, iDom is so lucky. A Balrog and a FANG. He said something around those lines.
Right, this is something I've always wanted to say to you, but I've never had the heart because I love you. Why do you do that stun combo? It's not optimal.
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. It's really like, because like Mono has a different stun combo to me, and I have a different stun combo to you, and yours looks coolest. But I'm just like, but I watch you do it. He's missing out on 50 damage every time.
Well, probably, you know, I'm not the most labby FANG player.
Oh no! You're like me. You let everyone else lab, and then you just take it. That's what I did. We let Verdoyance lab, and then we take it. That's what we did.
toughest decision
Well,
to make, right? You've got past
I don't
layer
really
one,
do
and
that.
you've
It's
experienced
just
layer
that
two. What happens when it's all blended together
I'm
with
really
dangerous
stubborn
concoction in game 3?
learning
iDom
stuff
now
in
looking to
games
set it apart
sometimes.
against Vegapatch. And Sean
I
will
usually
step up the
I get the
rest.
mechanics
We'll
really
see
fast
if
and all of
comes
that,
to fruition.
but
Look at
changing
how much damage he's already
combos
done.
and sequences, I'm really stubborn doing that. I need a lot of time to implement stuff.
Someone in the chat just
So-
put it best. Implementers, not researchers.
Yeah. But what I do a lot is, like, for example, I have to go to work, I have to take public transport. There, I think a lot about the game, about matchups. Okay, I'm gonna watch a video on this matchup, like blah 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 blah. I do that a lot. That's what I do. What I don't do is go into training mode and say, okay, I'm gonna love this.
He can't go into training mode on his commute, people. You heard it here first.
Yeah, nah, I can love some stuff, but usually what I do is theory craft in my mind, and I'm gonna be honest, I just try it out live on a match. But if it's a premeditated thing,
In this corner situation, it's mental.
that's when I take a lot to learn. Okay, there I'm relatively patient about activation. I just go back. If I try to do sweep there, I think I get hit by the cloud and trade or something like that. Okay, I get this. I'm okay, I'm okay. What I'm trying to do here is not get the reversal. There. He is hesitated because he could have punished that. But I take it.
He saved the match point at least.
Yeah. And now I die.
Yeah, you know what we were saying. You know what we were saying earlier about Laura's sweep versus Fang's cloud.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it's like it just goes right through it.
The V-shift is there, he couldn't punish it in time.
Rare miss on a V-shift punish from iDom.
Yeah.
For someone who hates V-shift so much, he's very good at, punishing. It's almost as if it's not as bad as he thinks it is.
We haven't seen that option just
Yeah, but
it's
it's fun to complain.
Oh yeah, it's very fun to complain. I don't see this often enough. I do love some complaining.
And there I'm out. I'm okay with it. Like I said, I was not like. I'm like, fuck, shit matchup. I could have done better. Yeah, but at least I made top 8. And I'm happy with that because
You should be
top
happy
8
with that.
means a lot. Yeah, it means a lot. It was really stressful. The group phase was hard. The match against M.Lizard went to 3-2. The match against Kawano went to 3-2. Yeah, it was rough. And another thing I think is really funny, here in Spain, some people told me like, oh, you played so bad against iDom, why don't you interrupt the projectile? We know the reason. And then, he just went ape shit against you with Laura. He just started to push buttons. Why didn't you do anything? And I'm like, I don't want to die.
That's the whole matchup. She gets to do that. You cannot do anything about her toolset.
Yeah, basically.
That's the whole matchup. Why didn't you stop the clap? We can't. Why didn't you play around the jump leg kick? We can't. Why did you?
Why don't you just zone her out?
Why don't you just zone her? Does she have a bar? If so, you can't.
She doesn't have a meter. Is she relatively close? Sweep.
Does she?
Yeah, this matchup. I think if you win as f.a.n.g in this matchup, I think the game crashes because there's no win quote with f.a.n.g.
Yeah, there's no win quote. They just didn't program one. They were like, shit. You weren't supposed to win this.
No, they don't say shit. They are like, Nobody's gonna win this.
It's like no one's gonna win this. No, just
Nobody's gonna win. It's
classic
okay.
in the chat. Just EX when she press. It's that easy. It do be that easy. It do be that simple.
Yeah,
So
but nah, it's good. It's good. And also, I'm not. Just to clarify, I'm not discrediting iDom at all. I'm just saying that FANG as a character doesn't have the tools to deal with Laura. Neither Poison, in my opinion. I think both matchups are terrible. Laura is, I think, is worse. But what I mean by this is that a note to future self. If you can't deal with competitive characters, you Vegapatch from the future. Fucking get a character that can do it.
Oh yeah. Like you have the entire character select screen. We made the mistake of picking FANG. It's been a nice 7 years, but I think
now we have to move on. Pick good characters in this.
I hope
new
JP
game.
is good, man.
I
hope. Please be good,
have
JP.
I have the feeling he will suck.
He might suck at first.
I think he might suck at first and later. I don't think he seems very good. We haven't played him, but it seems like it. Moveset, toolset wise. Yeah. And speaking about the Street Fighter 6, off topic here. Capcom is extremely protective about Street Fighter 6 right now. They didn't allow even for people to connect their controllers.
Yeah.
On the Street Fighter 6 setups around Capcom Cup. Even on like private setup allowed for stream, you have to play either on an arcade stick or a Xbox 360 controller.
Do you know why that is? You could even on a closed network that's not connected to anything. You could put malware on your controller and just air gap it.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, Capcom is, like I said, extremely protective right now. They are like, we don't want any loose ends. This is what you get. And regarding that, and seeing how they are doing stuff, I think we are not gonna see any other open beta. I'm sure about that. We are not gonna see any other open beta.
I've had similar conversations, although I'm hoping they will change their minds if the right people get involved.
Yeah, but nah, they don't want that. They are like, okay, I think they're basically, okay, we know how the online works. It works fine. If we put another open beta, people are going to complain there are no new characters. If we put new characters and we do it on PC, everyone knows this. It's going to get cracked. Something like that.
Yeah.
Nah, they don't want any issues. They just gonna go straight, don't do anything, wait for the launch day, and that's it. And I'm not blaming them.
Oh no, I don't blame them at all. Like, they've had enough leaks, they've had enough issues.
Yeah. And now with the 1 million for the first place at Capcom Cup.
$1 million guile, anyone?
Yeah.
$1 million guile?
Yeah, people are gonna be like, okay, give it to me, and things like that. So yeah, their best option is to minimize damage and just don't do betas, and that's it. And I think it's just fine. So in these months, I think I'll just play single player games, live stuff, and those kind of things.
What was I going to say? All right. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to do this with me, Vegapatch. Once again, amazing run, absolutely phenomenal. Can't compliment you enough.
Thank you.
You've been absolutely great. Thank you so much for your time. And did you enjoy that analysis? Did you enjoy the insights from Vegapatch? If so, leave a comment below. Give the video a like. Subscribe if you're feeling kind. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Patch, do you want to watch this trailer with me as well, or do you want to go?
Yeah.